G'day, Glenn here from Happy Cow Milk. Thank you so much for everyone who has donated via our Patreon account. I really appreciate it. And it's just so that we've got the next couple of months just to pay my living expenses and my travel expenses while we continue to do the deal to get the new business going. But it sort of raises a question, why is the new business going to work when the old one didn't work? So I just wanted to go into a little bit of detail around that. So, well, first of all, the first one was cobbled together, with lots of little bits and bobs, and it was really an experimental business, and we had lots of experimental parts. And, a couple of months ago, I knew what I needed to change, and I looked at the list of what we needed to do and how much we needed to spend, and I just realised that we actually don't have the money to do it, considering we already owed people money. So we decided to stop. So what were the problems? Well, the first problem was the farming expenses. Not having a big block of land, or a big enough block of land, was pretty hard. So we were constantly growing. We were growing at about 130% per annum. So I was constantly trying to find more and more land to lease, and it's easier said than done. So we didn't really have enough feed. And we couldn't plan ahead, because to get a low cost of feed you need to plant your crops in, say, October, which you're going to feed in June and July to get you through the winter, and we weren't able to plan properly. So when we got to June and July, we had to buy whatever feed we could, and when you buy feed in, it's about twice or even 3 times the price. So we were quite inefficient farmers because we didn't have a solid block of land. So part of the attraction of the mobile cowshed and everything was that we could lease land, but we needed to lease a big enough block of land. Second thing is the mobile cowshed needed more upgrading. It's quite slow, so we were very labour intensive. So our labour costs were probably twice as much as they should be. And also it's really hard for us to just grow. We needed to add more and more cows, and we couldn't really do that. And we needed to get to a break-even point, and that's why we needed to get the growth, and we never quite got to our break-even point. So that was one reason. The farming costs were high, inability to grow. The second one was distribution. So it was quite expensive. Our distribution model didn't really work, and also our partners, working with the supermarkets, we found that a bit difficult, and well, they found us difficult too, because we had this reusable glass milk bottle. So we learnt a lot from doing that, and the issues weren't insurmountable. It's just it was taking us a lot of time, and I didn't really have much time. So why is the next one going to work? Well, I'm not going to milk the cows myself anymore. So I like milking the cows, but we're going to partner with a farmer who is going to farm the Happy Cow way, using our mobile cow shed, keeping all the calves with their mothers like we do, and farming using our sustainability systems. But they've got the financial backing, they've got the equipment, they've got the land. They can just ramp up demand if we need it. So if everyone starts buying our milk, we can keep adding cows to match demand. So that's good. We haven't decided yet if we're going to process the milk ourselves, or whether we're going to use a third-party processor. We're still working through that. But our whole distribution model is what's really different. We're going to sell direct to the consumer. So we've got a direct relationship with you guys, our customers, via email and Facebook and the like. And we'd love to be able to just sell directly to you, because if we don't have a whole lot of middlemen clipping the ticket, it means that we can make a good enough return, and hopefully make it affordable as well for our customers. So we've taken a lot of inspiration, I suppose, from other companies around the world, like Casper mattresses. If you Google them, they've designed their mattress with distribution in mind. You can roll the mattress up and put it in a box, and they'll sell direct to the consumers. Warby Parker is another example, the glasses company selling direct to consumers. And obviously there's the Dollar Shave Club and those sorts of other businesses, but they don't need to be refrigerated, so there's a bit of a complexity there. But we're looking at all sorts of things. So we're looking at vending machines, we're looking at drop-off points or pick-up points, we're looking at home delivery, we're looking at piggybacking onto someone else, other providers who already go to your house. We're looking at e-bikes. There's a whole range of things that we're looking at, and we'll keep you guys updated with where we're going. So that's essentially where we are. So we know what we did wrong the last time, and we're going to rebuild this bigger and better and fix that distribution network so that anyone who wants to buy our milk can buy our milk.